Hello everyone. In this video, we will learn how do we install the Visual Studio 2019 into your systems. And after installing the Visual Studio, we will also install the SQL Server integrated services. So let's start this. So first, you can open Google and start your search from there. You can write Visual Studio 2019 download. Okay, this would bring out the official Visual Studio. And yeah, just to remember, always use the official website for all these kind of installs. So since they are very safer, you would see the first is Microsoft Visual Studio.microsoft.com downloads. And there is a sublink also, older downloads. Click here because 2019 is an older version, 2022 is a latest version. Since it's more stable for it, so we will go with the 2019 one. Expand this, you would see Visual Studio 2019 and other products. All right. So when you click here, download, it will take you to another page. Yeah. So here you would see different versions of 2019. So within 2019, there were different versions, community, professional, and so on. And for you, for this course, community version is the one which we are currently looking at. We will click on download. All right. It takes some time. It's a Visual Studio installer. All right. You would run this. It might ask you some permissions. Just give those admin permissions. Just click on it. So for me, Visual Studio installer was already installed. But for you, you would see both of these downloaded and installed columns will take some amount of time. So after that, you will come to this window. All right. This window. Let me minimize the other one in the background. Okay. This window is there. Now it is asking for you to install any additional workloads on it. So for this course, we will use data storage and processing. So maybe you have to scroll down a bit. In this other tool sets, you can see there are different kind of modules are there, gaming, desktop and mobile. So we are targeting this one, other tool sets. We will click this one. You would see total space around this many GBs is required. All right. You would click on it. I mean, you don't have to change any other option. You can change the location if you wish share. It depends wherever you want to keep your stuff. So I have selected this one, this location with data storage and processing. All right. I click on install. This will take good amount of time since it's a little big software. It also depends on the internet speed, which the internet you are using. Sometimes it takes a little bit more time. Sometimes it's faster. So yeah, once it's downloaded, it will start automatically. Start after installation. There is a checkbox around it. You don't have to uncheck it. Just leave it like that. So you can see our Visual Studio has been installed. And since we have checked the start after installation option, so it will automatically start in the backend. It would ask you to create account. It's up to you. I mean, you can skip it as this stage. Not now, maybe later. You can use any theme you want, blue, extra blue, depends what you like. Just keep everything as it is. Just click on Start Visual Studio. So since this is the first time, it takes little bit of time to start it in the first phase. So once it's installed properly, I don't think every time you open it, it will take this much time. So yeah, once you are at this window, you can see a lot of things are there. You don't have to start working right now. You have to also install one more thing. All right. Go into continue without code. So this will open your Visual Studio interface. So now click on extensions from the menu bar, find extensions and click on it and then choose manage extensions. So there go marketplace is already selected. You have to find something goes by the name SQL Server Integration Services. So for me, it's just popped up, but for you, if it's not, I will start writing it. It would automatically identify using spellings and it would come at top integration services. Click on download. So this would open another link. This is around 400 something MB file is there. So this is your basically the interface which would connect your SQL with Visual Studio. So you also need to download this one. So let's wait till the point this is downloaded and then we'll continue next. So you can see this is about to download it completely. One thing to remember, before running it or before opening this file in your downloads folder, please close all the Visual Studio windows open. This one, then go into your folder. Because if you try to open, after opening, installing this file without closing Visual Studio, it will throw an error that this process cannot be completed because data env is opened or something like this. So you don't have to stuck there. You can double click on it. It asks for OK. Restart is required in order to complete this setup. So yeah, we will connect again after the restart, and then we'll see how do you complete this setup. So we have restarted our computer, and now we will see how can we install the SS integration projects into our Visual Studio. So let's go to the downloads folder where you have installed your SS Microsoft Data Tools Integration Services. Double click on it. It will open. It will ask for basic settings. You can click on next, install. Yes, we have a Visual Studio Community 29. If you have multiple Visual Studio installed, it will ask for them. So you can select, but this time we are only working with one, so you don't have to worry about that. So this will take some amount of time because after this installation, it will download some files for you. So yeah, you can wait till that, and then we'll move on to the next steps. So you can see it says that all specified components have been installed successfully. Now you can close this window and you can start your Visual Studio. So if you type Visual Studio, there would be two options would be coming, installer and 2019. So we are interested in 2019, but you can start from installer as well. So you click here, it takes a little bit of time since we are starting first time. And right now we'll just check whether we were able to install or not. All right. Let's just click on create new project and type here integration. So yeah, the first option pops up, integration services projects. This is what we are looking for. We click next. So it will ask whether you want to create your project and everything. You don't have to go into that. This is just for the verification that you were able to install integration services project. So this completes your installation of Visual Studio with integration services. And in the classes, we will see how do we use this in our data engineering course.